The sun was setting over New York City, casting a warm golden hue across the skyline. Deadpool stood atop a high-rise building, surveying the streets below with a mixture of excitement and dread. It had been a week since his last encounter with the Hulk, and the memories were still fresh in his mind. He had barely escaped with his life, the ground still shaking from the Hulk's rage as he realized just how outmatched he had been. Almost dying is so last week, he muttered to himself, adjusting his mask and pulling out a notepad. What did I learn from that experience? Don't poke the bear, unless you have a bear of your own. That's when a brilliant idea struck him. I need backup, he exclaimed, the excitement bubbling over. He didn't really need help, after all, he was Deadpool, the merc with a mouth, but he definitely wanted it. Who better to call than the best at taking on big green brutes, he mused, grinning beneath his mask. Wolverine. With determination, Deadpool leaped from the rooftop, narrowly missing a pigeon as he landed in the alley below. He dashed through the city streets, his mind racing with thoughts of how to convince Wolverine to join him in this reckless endeavor. He found Logan at a nearby bar, nursing a drink and looking particularly grumpy, which was par for the course. Wolverine. Deadpool announced, bursting through the door and causing the bar patrons to look up with a mix of amusement and annoyance. I need your help. Wolverine looked up, his brow furrowing. What's it this time, Wade? Another crazy scheme to get yourself killed? Not this time. Deadpool said, waving his hands dramatically. Okay, maybe a little, but this time I've got a plan. I'm going to take on the Hulk again, and I want you by my side. Are you nuts? Logan replied, taking a swig of his drink. Last time, you barely made it out alive. You think bringing me along is going to help? Sure, it'll help. Deadpool insisted, leaning over the bar with a conspiratorial grin. I mean, think about it, the Hulk can't die, but Bruce Banner can. We just have to catch him when he's human. If we tire him out, we'll have a shot. Wolverine sighed, his expression a mixture of weariness and reluctant amusement. You're one crazy bastard, Wade. But fine, I'll help you. Just don't expect me to save your ass if you get yourself killed again. Deal. Deadpool declared, slapping Wolverine on the back with exaggerated enthusiasm. Let's go smash some Hulk. They arrived at a remote park on the outskirts of the city, a place where the Hulk often roamed when Bruce Banner was trying to keep the beast at bay. Deadpool was buzzing with energy, while Wolverine maintained his calm demeanor, ever the cautious warrior. Alright, here's the plan, Deadpool said, leaning in closer to Wolverine. We need to provoke him. Get him angry enough to transform but not so angry he kills us both. It's a delicate balance. Wolverine raised an eyebrow. You're insane, but I guess that's what makes you, well, you. What's your angle? Simple. We need to make him think we're here for a friendly chat, Deadpool replied, his eyes glinting with mischief. I'll throw some insults, and you just stand there looking tough. That should do the trick. Yeah, that'll definitely end well, Wolverine muttered dryly. They began searching the park, their eyes scanning for any sign of Bruce Banner. After what felt like an eternity, they spotted him sitting on a bench, sketching quietly in his notepad. Deadpool's heart raced as he approached, a grin spreading across his face. Hey, Banner. Bet you can't draw a decent picture of yourself without turning green. Deadpool shouted, trying to provoke Bruce. Bruce looked up, confusion washing over his face. What are you talking about, Deadpool? Come on. Show us your artistic skills. Or are you too busy feeling sorry for yourself? Deadpool continued, hoping to get under Bruce's skin. Bruce frowned, his expression shifting as he felt the familiar stirrings of anger. I am trying to find some peace here, he replied, his voice low and steady. Wolverine stepped forward, crossing his arms. Looks like you're going to lose that peace real quick if you don't control that rage of yours. Suddenly, the tension in the air thickened as Bruce's demeanor changed. You have no idea what you're getting into, he warned, his voice deepening as the transformation began. Come on, Bruce. Show us what you've got. Deadpool yelled, pushing harder. Let the big guy out to play. With a roar, the Hulk emerged, towering over them. You shouldn't have come here, he bellowed, fists clenched and ready for a fight. All right, Logan. It's showtime. Deadpool shouted, dodging a massive fist that came crashing down where he had just stood. Wolverine charged forward, claws drawn, slashing at Hulk's side. The Green Giant staggered but quickly retaliated with a massive swing aimed at Wolverine. Logan barely dodged, the force of the punch sending him crashing into a nearby tree. Nice try, Bob. Hulk growled, turning his attention back to Deadpool, who was dancing around, attempting to evade Hulk's powerful strikes. Hey, Hulk. Did you know your favorite color is green? That's why you're so angry. Deadpool shouted, throwing a series of smoke bombs to obscure Hulk's vision. The smoke filled the air, but Hulk merely swatted them away, unfazed. With Hulk disoriented, Wolverine took advantage of the moment, lunging at Hulk's legs in an attempt to bring him down. Now, Wade, he yelled, but Hulk quickly regained his senses, swatting Wolverine aside with a powerful blow. Stay still. Hulk roared, swinging wildly at Deadpool, who was darting around like a hyperactive fly. Come on, Hulk. I thought you liked to smash. Deadpool taunted, narrowly avoiding another massive punch. How about you take a swing at my jokes instead? They're killer. With every unanswered blow, Hulk's frustration grew, and Deadpool realized they needed to change their approach. Wolverine, we have to tire him out. He's too strong. Right. But how? Wolverine replied, grunting as he narrowly avoided a devastating punch. Let's keep him talking. He's got to be close to losing it. Deadpool shouted, dodging another swing and barely avoiding a pile of rubble as Hulk's fist struck the ground. Hey, Hulk. Did you ever think about getting a job? You'd make a great bouncer. Wolverine called out, trying to distract Hulk while Deadpool circled around. Hulk paused, confusion flickering in his eyes. Job. Bouncer. Yeah. You could be the best. No one would dare mess with you. Deadpool added, pressing the advantage. Think about it. You wear a nice suit, stand at the door, and throw out the troublemakers. You'll never have to deal with your anger issues again. With a colossal effort, Bruce Banner fought against the monstrous form. I don't want to be angry. Hulk grunted, his fists loosening slightly as he struggled to maintain control. Then don't be. Show us Bruce. Deadpool shouted, his voice filled with hope as he pushed harder. With a final, thunderous roar, Hulk stumbled, and in that brief moment, Bruce Banner emerged, panting and vulnerable. Stop, please, he gasped, struggling to keep himself together. Deadpool and Wolverine stood panting, victorious but wary. We did it. Deadpool exclaimed, a mixture of relief and exhilaration flooding through him. We actually did it. Wolverine grunted, shaking his head. You're insane, but it worked. Just don't make it a habit. Bruce looked up, a mixture of relief and gratitude on his face. Thank you, both of you. I don't know what I would have done. Just another day in the life of Deadpool, the mercenary replied, striking a ridiculous pose. And remember, Hulk, next time, it'll be yoga. As the sun set, the three stood together, knowing that even in the chaos of battle, they had forged an unbreakable bond, one that would carry them through whatever madness awaited them next. In the end, Deadpool realized that while he didn't necessarily need Wolverine's help, having a friend by his side made the fight all the more worthwhile. Alright, Logan, he said with a grin, let's get some pizza. I think we've earned it. And with that, the unlikely trio headed off into the twilight, ready to face whatever the world had in store for them next, together.